y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing part 2 of my Infinite Lotus haul. So this haul is primarily going to be finance related, I believe. There's only one thing that I ordered that doesn't have to do with my new cash system or updating my finance sections in my agendas. So yeah, I'm really excited to share this with you guys. We will open everything up. I will show y'all what I got, and then we'll put them all in my planners and I'll share the updated setup. So let's go ahead and get started. So first items, let's go with A5. So I got the yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily dividers from Infinite Lotus, and I got them actually in medium size, so personal size, as well as A5. So we have both of those, and this is going to go strictly in my finance section for my A5, and this is going to go, I believe, just all over my medium ring. Again, we'll set this up at the end of the video, but I got these two dividers. They match the tabs that I currently have. I love them, so I wanted to get these two, and I can always move them around. Also for my A5, I also got this paycheck budget insert. So I just realized that they had the printable version. Typically I don't purchase A5 size inserts, just refillable paper from Infinite Lotus, which was in my last haul. And I just do the printable versions and print it out myself, but didn't know this was available. It might not have been at the time that I purchased it, but whatever. I purchased these. These are paycheck budget. So if you've been following me, you know that I do paycheck budgeting. So I wanted to try these out because they seemed like they followed what I typically, like my typical setup. So we might switch things around, but these inserts have your paycheck, so you can put date, amount, and then just break it up. So you have fixed, variable expenses, savings, debt, and then there's a summary. So I really like this. So we'll give these a shot, but that's gonna go in my A5. And then for my medium ring, as I mentioned, these are all essentially finance related. So I just got two medium size, or two personal size inserts. Sorry, I keep trying to call it medium because I'm thinking of the medium ring agenda. But these are the two personal size inserts that I got. So I got the check register, which are newer inserts. So if you saw one of my most recent videos, I started a cash stuffing system. And so I wanted to try to use these in here. So again, we'll put that in at the end, which is in a second. So these have the month, date, description, whether you add or subtracted, and then balance. Thought that was perfect for this cash system where money's going in and out, right? And that way I can keep track of it. So I grabbed these. And then they also had, I also did restock on the savings trackers. So I also want to include this in my cash system as well as in my finance system for different reasons. So we'll put those in as well. But yeah, that is the haul. So again, this was just things that I forgot out of the first one, or something that I realized that they had and that I figured could work well in my system. So let's go ahead and let's start with my A5 because that is going to be probably the easiest one. So we have my A5 agenda, and these are the tabs that I'm currently using, again from Infinite Lotus. These are undated, and I love how thin they are, especially if you keep a lot of inserts in here. This is my finance section, so this is where we'll be using the new tabs. So I'm gonna do my yearly financials under one, monthly spending, weekly paycheck, and then the daily I'm probably going to use for transactions. So let's go ahead and put these in and I'll show y'all. All right, so we have the finance setup set up, and I'm really excited for this. So we have, again, yearly, monthly, weekly, daily. So the yearly has my yearly financial overview as well as my debt trackers. And then the monthly has the new paycheck budget inserts that I will set up. And then the weekly has my weekly check-ins. So this is where money's going in and out. And then the daily is actually going to have my cash system overview. So this just has, based off of each paycheck, the status of where each fund or like cash envelope is. So that is the current setup for those. So that is the A5, and I love how organized it is. Now let's do the medium ring agenda. So I have, again, those tabs that we're gonna include in here, as well as the savings tracker. I believe with these though, I wanted to do something different. I think I wanted to use these more as like page markers, I believe. Let me try and remember where I'm at with this. Yeah, so let's go ahead and open these up. All right, so we have yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily. And so what we're gonna do is we're actually going to move things around. So my inbox will be up front, and then we'll have my yearly overview. The monthly is my academic insert overview. So we're gonna move this up. And then we have my weekly. Which are my tasks / to-do lists. And then we have a daily tab, but I don't have daily inserts in here. So I'm just gonna use those for notes. So right now nothing's gonna be, all right, so that is the new tabs. And then for the old tabs, we're gonna shift things around. So we have numbers 1 through 6. So numbers 1 through 3 are gonna be for school. So I have these project inserts to break up the components of my dissertation, since I'm in my dissertation year for school. And then the second one will be for my notes. And then the third will be meeting notes that I have with my committee. And then the rest of the dividers will be for finance and then general notes. So last tab will be here to organize or break off the note paper. And then for number 4, we have our bills tracker. So this is gonna go here, and this is a quick overview of when things are paid. So it's like a little checklist. And then for number 5 is where we'll put in our savings tracker. So that is the new setup. So yearly, monthly, right? So month on one page, weekly. Here is nothing in daily. Again, I'll probably put note inserts in here. I don't really use daily too much in personal. I feel like it's too small, but we'll see. I think I have some leftovers too. So that's blank for now. But then we have project, school notes, school meeting notes, bills tracker, savings, and then general notes / paper. So that is this setup. And then we'll move on to the cash stuffing updates. Here is my cash system. So it's very basic actually. So it's just these dividers and organizers from cloth and paper. And then I just have my cash. I'm using these stickers. These are an old collab between Sequence of Paper and Top Paper Co. For my categories. And then I have these Casavici financial forecasts in here. This was to track like goals in here. So whatever I'm saving for, I'll put on here, and that'll be what's forecasted for me to save for. So that's those. And so what I'm gonna do with each one is just add a check register so I can keep track of the money going in and out and any spending activity for those. And then the last 2 are an emergency savings, as well as a just general like savings goal. And I'll add a savings tracker to each of these, because the goal is not to touch these. Money will go in and out of these other ones probably consistently. So I'll still track what goes in and out, but I want to use a savings tracker for these 2 for sure. So it'll be slightly different. So let's go ahead and put all these in. All right, so here is the current setup. So again, just added these inserts. So each tab will have the tab with the financial forecasts on them, the pocket with the cash, and then the check register behind it. I did behind because it'll be easier just to be able to come in here and take the money, and then also it'll be easier to write if this is facing the tab and not the cash. So tab, cash, check register, tab, cash, check register, tab, cash, check register, and then these last two are savings. So again, these are still technically savings, right? These are my cash envelopes. So we have one for allowance, goals, and then wish list. And then the last two are savings and then emergency fund. And so these two are the ones with the savings tracker instead of the check register, since these are just cash savings. So we have those. And then this last one is just money that I've spent that needs to go to my debit card. So for example, if I buy something like an 8LOTUS order, that's gonna come out of the allowance. And so I would just take the money from this envelope, and then this needs to go in so that I can put it back in my account. Or if it's payday and I take the money out and I don't have time to like organize or figure out what I'm doing where, I'll just stuff the money in. So this is money that just also needs to move around, but doesn't really need like anything to like measure since it's just going in and out. So yeah, that is the cash stuffing system. And other than that, that is gonna be it for the video, because that is everything that I got and the updates to all my agendas. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching.